Naval warships are swift platforms for rapid deployment of the forces. When I say rapid deployment of forces, it doesn't mean only war. It means peacetime operations also, such as HADR. So, humanitarian assistance and disaster relief operations are one of the most important tasks of the naval platforms across the oceans, bridging bridges of friendship among the countries, Indian oceanic regions and beyond. You all are hearing the evacuation from Sudan, Operation KAVERI, which is happening right now. Indian naval warship INS Sumedha, which is a Saryu class third advanced OPB platform built by Goa Shipyard Limited, is today carrying close to 300 person of Indian origin from port of Sudan to Jeddah. It's a swift operation by the Indian Navy under the coordination of Indian Ministry of Defence and External Affairs, and there are much more trips going to take place. We have the Indian Air Force Globe Master also standby to carry out evacuation further to the Indian land. Indian naval ships represent the land of India anywhere in the world. In our Somalia coast, whether it is on the eastern African coast, our ships are always on patrol. Today, the blue water capability of the Navy is showing its might across the globe. We have presence in all the continents. On last 75 years of Indian independence, when we celebrated the missions across the world, we hoisted our flag in all the continents, whether it's European, American, Brazil, Africa, and so on and so forth. Red Sea, Mediterranean Sea, Horn of Africa, Djibouti, they are strategic places. Sudan is strategically located for the sea route, the mercantile cargoes, oil, and it is important for us to remain vigilant, show our presence in the area, and whenever there is a requirement to either carry out assisted mission for the United Nations or for the Indian missions, such as the one which is happening right now in evacuating Indian citizens safely from the war-torn or the civil war-torn country of Sudan. I am sure with the experience, in fact, I have been part of this operation, this similar kind of ship, INS Sharda, long back in 2003 at Cochin. I went for a HADR mission to Sri Lanka on a very short call, first in integrated defense staff operation Denim of India, in which we had a flood relief operations at 4 districts of southern Sri Lanka, Galle port onward, southern part, and we had 11 days missions. Thereafter 1 month of army medical team and the Air Force support. But the first ship to arrive on the on call at Port Galle is Indian naval ship Sharda. Then next year we had the tsunami, and the whole world knows how the naval ships went around, helped people in different part of the country, political will of the country, and our support system presently, the swift operation, the coordination, the unambiguous requirements set by the seniors, the kind of support system that has developed for undertaking such swift operation is praiseworthy. And even we have seen our political leader, ministers going on board to evacuate people, giving them moral support and bringing them back safely to India. Every citizen who comes out of the port in a war-torn or a disturbed area to the naval ship, he feels safe. He feels he is already in Indian soil, and then the journey back is just a happy time. So I'm sure all Indians from Sudan will be evacuated safely, and the Indian Navy will continue to put in its best effort in the HADR missions all across the world and bring laurels to the country, military might, and the overall developing nation's status. Thank you. Jai Hind. Good day.